Hey everybody. So I purchased the EPW6 900 megahertz. I've got it buried in my 10-inch quadcopter right now, so I'm just kind of going off of stock photos. So this thing comes with two antennas, one for 915 megahertz, one for 868 megahertz. So depending on what your regulatory area is, you'll use the appropriate one to get optimal range. Gives you a couple stickers. It gives you your headers. The red one positive goes down the middle strip. The yellow one, the signal wires, goes towards the centermost, and the ground goes on the outside edge the most. You have to solder them up yourself if you want to use them. If you don't, then just solder directly to the board, I guess. Now these things are interesting. They're using the new Express LRS, so they got really good range. Express LRS is usually just outputs a crossfire signal to go to a flight controller. But in these particular modules, they're outputting PWM, which means they've got another extra chip on there. If you wanted to do PWM output for cars and planes and whatnot, before this, you'd have to take a regular module and then you'd have to add on another board that had a crossfire input and a PWM output. Then you'd have to mesh those two boards together. This has it all on one board. So if we look at the top of the board, you can see the antenna plugs in. You can see the different, you can see there's 6 channels. So those 6 channels correspond to how a typical servo lead would plug in, or a lead to a ESC. Positive in the middle, ground and signal wires on the outside edges. Signal wires are the ones closest to the center. And then on the bottom side, you can see where it says PWM3, PWM2 as your RX and TX. So this refers to when you hook up to it for uart. So to hook up to it for uart, you will use any of the plus and minuses because they're all bridged for the plus and minus. And then you'll use 2 and 3 for the other 2 wires, your 4 for your uart. And you hook up a uart to program or whatever. Interestingly enough, you can actually flash these boards such that you can just use a plus and minus in the 2 and 3, and you can actually output crossfire protocol and use them as the non-PWM receivers. So when you plug them in, if they're working correctly, a few people have had a problem with getting these things and they go directly to solid green. But what's supposed to happen is they're supposed to start flashing as soon as you plug them in, looking to bind with something. And then if they're left for a predetermined amount of time that is determined in the software, by default it's usually 60 seconds. But it can be as low as 20. After a certain amount of time, it will start to flash fast, which is supposed to be entering into Wi-Fi mode. And Wi-Fi mode basically creates a little point you can connect to with a particular URL, 10.0.0.1, I think it is. I can't remember offhand. It's something like that. But it will show up as a Wi-Fi network that you can connect to. So the best way to go about it is to plug your laptop into a network cable, or put a second Wi-Fi adapter onto your laptop so that you can still have internet when you connect to the hotspot that these controllers put out. And it will be called Express LRS, and the password to enter it will be Express LRS. And you can connect to it, and you can put software, flash it, whatever, via Wi-Fi. However, in my particular case, I could not. It would go into Wi-Fi mode, and the Wi-Fi network would not show up. I couldn't see it with anything. Didn't matter if I looked for it with my phone, looked for it with a laptop, looked for it with anything. I couldn't see it show up. So I needed to hook up an Arduino programmer, one of those little RL232Rs, I think they're called, or CP2102 or something similar for programming Arduino boards. And then hook that up and load up the Express LRS configurator. Make sure the drivers are in for whatever board you're using to interface with this thing, or uart. So what you're using is a uart, USB to uart converter to plug into this. And I actually had to cross my RX and TX on 2 and 3 to get it to work, to the opposite of what Happy Model was telling me on their website. And that's common. Usually you go RX to TX and TX to RX, and then it's a matter of just how people are referring to RXs and TXs. It becomes a my left to your left kind of situation. Like normally, like a TX from one has to go to the RX on the other, and the RX on one has to go to TX on the other. So, at any rate, I ended up flashing it from Express LRS configurator, and to get it to go into boot mode, it'll automatically go into bind mode, it'll automatically go into Wi-Fi mode, but to get it to go into boot mode, I actually took my Victorinox scissors and held them across S1 to ground. So signal 1 to ground. So you ground it out while you plug in the board, not after, while. Then you let go almost immediately. But yeah, using the Swiss Army knife scissors, I just touched the two pins together while I plugged it in. And then the green light will go solid. The only other time the green light's supposed to go solid is if it actually is bound to something. So in the non-boot mode, when you boot it in non-boot mode, it'll like flash, and then if you wait too long, it'll flash fast because it went into Wi-Fi mode. So you got like 60 seconds to bind it to something. So to bind it to something, you go in your radio, go to your little scripts, and then use bind to bind it, and then it should go solid when your radio, your open TX radio binds to it. And then, but if you cross those two pins, you can boot it into boot mode, and that allows it to look for a uart signal. You use Express LRS configurator through the USB to uart converter to install new firmware. And then in Express LRS, Express LRS configurator, I put in a passphrase because I just use the same passphrase for all my Express LRS receivers, and then it just is nice because it just binds instantly. I don't have to go in and bind it manually. I just turn on any one of them, they'll just instantly bind to my radio. So I like to just use the one passphrase on everything. And I was able to cross those two, go through configurator, upload the new firmware with the passphrase binding phrase in it, and then I just unplugged it and plugged it back in without crossing 1 and -1, and it just worked great ever since. And then I put it on, I've got an old APM 2.8 quad that I've had up for a lot of years. So I put it on that, and I'm thinking of trying to get some more of these. Now some people, however, claim that they're having a problem, and it's not uncommon at all. It's apparently happening quite a bit, where instead of entering bind mode when you plug it in, theirs are entering into boot mode instantly. And that suggests to me that either there's a fault on a physical fault on the circuit board where S1 and -1 are crossed all the time. Just like some kind of a problem in traces or something, or just a manufacturing glitch, or the chip itself has problems with the software that's on it. So it's got a bad flash or something, or corrupt software. Bad software somehow. Now, interestingly, the software version you choose for these is not Happy Model software. It's the DIY 900 MHz PWM options in Express LRS configurator. So that's the software you have to choose. But yeah, I'm not sure what the deal is. Nobody seems to be Happy Model. Doesn't even seem to be with the ones that are faulty. So I guess it's something to be aware of, that there's some bad ones out there. They don't seem to be having luck trying to reflash them. So yeah, it's kind of a beware type of a thing right now, I guess. I had good luck with mine. Some people aren't. But something to be aware of. But that's the long and skinny with these things. Hopefully this informs people out there and helps them to understand how to work with these things. That's all for now. Bye.